Hey everybody, my name is Sophia Sketches and I just wanted to welcome all of you back to my channel. Now we're getting closer to the coloring portion of this video, so I kind of wanted to start the voiceover now during the lining part. And as you can see, just doing some simple lining, not that very fancy. And we will soon start the coloring portion. So here we have my little color wheel sort of set thing. I just have it in color ranges. So I'm just going to spin this 3 times and you guys can't see. However, I am blindfolded. You'll just have to trust me on this one. And at first I thought I was going to pick a blue and I was like, oh, I'm going to pick one. But I wanted to spin it one more time because I felt like I had a good understanding of where I was. And I picked out E19, which is this redwood color. So next I was ready to pick my second color and I had to kind of find my way back. But I spun it again and was looking for some colors. I even just kind of moved around to make sure I didn't know where I was. And I picked out B12, which is the ice blue color. And finally I will have my last color for the 3 marker challenge. And I spun it again. This is a really helpful tool and I ended up picking C5, which is the cool gray number 5, and once I finally looked at the colors, I was actually really surprised because I knew I had a skin color and I had sort of a lighter color and something that was a little bit more mid-tone with the C5. Now that I have all of my colors ready for the 3 marker challenge, I was kind of just thinking of what I was going to do as far as hair, skin, and clothing, and here is where I started coloring with the hair, and I ended up refilling some of my markers in the beginning because they were kind of running dry and I wanted them to be as juicy as possible. And right now I'm going to take this time to tell you guys to go and vote in the top right hand corner with the little eye on what you guys want me to do next, and if you don't see what you want me to do, make sure to comment down below. Now this is where I started with my inks and I just kind of put it in so I could get in all of the darker areas, and I started with the skin color. Now when I was doing the skin color, I realized that the color that I was using was really dark and it was more towards the reddish side rather than brown. So when I was using it, I wanted to try and find ways to make it a little bit lighter by using little fan strokes. But I realized it wasn't helping that much and kind of making the skin a little weirdly textured. Again, here I had to just refill my marker again because they were running out of ink, and my C5 is the one that I started running out of. And I went into the hair again to kind of add some more darker tones, and then I went and started doing the eyes and the dress and cape kind of thing. Now originally I was kind of going to go for like a Little Red Riding Hood kind of vibe, but since I got these colors, it ended up being more like an icy kind of girl. In this drawing, I really wanted to have a sort of creepy vibe, and originally I was going to have the lantern have some like very muted colors. However, with the colors I got, I ended up just going with a blue tone. So it was kind of like it was somewhere in the winter time and she was trying to get through a snowstorm. I also went in to her eyes with a kind of gray color over the blue, so it wasn't just one tone. And I did the same for her kind of underdress. Now this is actually one of my favorite parts. I started adding some of the blue color to her hair to give it sort of a bluish gray tone, and I thought it looked really pretty in the end because the highlights ended up being a really light blue color. Now that we are getting towards the end of the video, I wanted to say make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that little post notification bell at the top so that you can be notified every time I post a video. I wanted to say thank you all for watching this video, and here is the final product. Thank you, and I'll see you later.